subscribe.
Alright guys, now we're going to be moving into the tips and tricks part of the video, okay? Hope you guys enjoyed those combos. They were really fun to lap up, and I can't wait to even possibly look further into some more advanced combos in the future. But for right now, I got some very nice tips and tricks for you guys, and I'm basically going to be going over each move, like each little attack, and giving you guys some tips about each one, because this character is just so fascinating and has so very many good quirks about him. So without further ado, let's get into it. Alright guys, now starting off with the first move, we are going into the neutral attack, okay? Now the best part about this attack, besides it just being a quick little thing you can kind of throw out, is although the startup is pretty slow, I will say that I've been punished many a times for just trying to throw it out at the wrong situation, but while charging up this move, you actually gain armor, which is a great way to throw off your opponents if they're trying to throw out a little weak move. It's going to get, it's just going to get soaked in by this armor that you get while charging it up, so very useful in that sense. Alright, next we're going to be going into the side tilt for you Smash players, or known as the side attack, right here. It's a little kind of combo you can end up doing, so if you just spam X or the attack button after it, you just end it off like that. But the interesting thing about it is you can actually end the combo with different variations, and that's what makes it very, very nice about this little move here. So you can end it off with an up attack after, 1, 2, 3, little up attack ending it there, or you can end it off with the down attack, which might be my favorite, is a little foot there, as you can see. It's really good for just kind of making your opponent go wherever you want him to go, depending on the situation of their health, or whatever setup you're trying to do. It's absolutely perfect for it. And as you guys saw in the combo video, we were able to get a little neutral attack in for like a combo afterwards as well. So it's a good combo starter, something really fast to just throw out, and is almost a go-to in this gameplay, if I would say. Alright, going into the next move, we have the down attack. Alright, and guys, the down attack is definitely one of my favorite moves from Shaggy by far, and that is just because of its edge guard ability, man. I believe this move also has armor while charging up, which is also a great thing if you're just trying to punish somebody on the ground. But I think its main use is definitely its edge guarding abilities, man. I mean, look, his foot reaches out right here, which is oh, my bad. His foot reaches out right here, which is absolutely perfect for catching your opponent trying to come back up. It will get you many, many kills if you master just the perfect timing of the charge and getting them down when they're trying to just pull up on this ledge. And if they try and come and jump out over here, we have other options for that, baby. Guys, the next move we're going to be going into is the up attack, and as many of you may or may not have guessed, this one is very good for combos, very good for punishing your overhead opponents trying to get you with a down attack. All right, it doesn't have the best range in my opinion, you know what I'm saying, but it always is a perfect idea if your opponent jumps a lot, if they're trying to get an overhead advantage over you. Bop. I mean, you can even charge it up for a very nice hit upwards. You know, if they're at low health, or if they're at high health, that's definitely going to launch them into the abyss, which is a great thing. All right, now going into the jump attacks. Okay, we have the neutral air, or known as the NAIR. Okay, and this is one of my favorite attacks as well because it's just such a funky move. It sounds weird and all of that, and the hitbox is just so weird, man. I don't know how to describe it to you guys properly, but throwing out this randomly in a match just throws off your opponent. Because, I mean, the hitbox, it doesn't really have one coming up forward, but, like, just going above your opponent and just trying to... Oh, let's see if we can get a little... Oh, let's see if we can get a little... There we go. Like, I mean, just... The hitbox is so weird. Like, even if two of your kicks from it doesn't hit, it's almost like a high possibility that one of them is going to hit. And not only that, but it's just a great asset for your combos as well, as you guys saw previously, hopefully, in the combos. Very nice little connector between the combos and just a nice little thing to throw out. Alright guys, next we're going into the side air, the side attack in the air, and this one is really good as well. This one is great for punishing. It is such a good move for punishing. If your opponent whiffs, man, you can do a short hop into it if they're on the ground, or if they're in the air trying to get up, like remember we were talking about earlier. If they try and jump away from this little edge guard, you can edge guard them like that. And it is such a freaking fantastic move, man. If they're at high damage, you are going to get a lot of KOs with this if you can knock them into the abyss with it. It's so easy, it's quick, it recovers fast. I mean, it's great. And I think its best use in my eyes, besides the edge guarding ability, is probably just throwing it out on the ground with the short hop, like the little short hop throw like that, just like going along the ground, super fast, quite safe as it is, and just overall a great move. Next we're going to be going into the down air, or the DAIR, my boys, and I love this move also. I'm probably going to say that about all these moves, but the DAIR is, as you may or may not have expected it, man, it is just great for freaking spiking, man. Let's see if we can get a little... There we go, and as you guys can see, it's just such a great spike if your opponent is trying to get back on the edge, and it may be really hard to pull off sometimes, but, you know, if they're coming up this edge right here, there's one area that you can get them from, and unless they're ready to read you and try and counter your spike, for the most part, I'd say you've got this, man. This move is not that easy to punish, especially in situations such as that. It's a very fast spike, and just super great. Alright guys, next move we're going to be going to is the up air attack, or the ooh air I like to call it, alright? And this one also is great for combos, okay? It's great for combos, great for punishing. In fact, I use it a lot more than this move, because as you can see, look how slow the up attack is on the ground. Look at that. Boom. Whereas, boom. You get this so freaking fast, man. Such a fast startup, such a fast recovery compared to the up air on the ground. I mean, you're better off just doing the short hop into the up air. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's great. It's great for extending combos. It's great for ending combos, as you guys saw in that freaking combo video. You can end off your freaking up special with that, as I just showed you guys there in that little snippet. Now going into the special moves, we have the neutral special, okay, my boys? And the neutral special, otherwise known as the Zoinks, baby. Trying to get your Zoinks up. I like to call it the Ultra Instinct Charge. But it upgrades your abilities, as you probably do know. It upgrades your abilities, allows your abilities to go faster, gives them armor. It just makes you freaking goated, man. And one very important thing about this Zoinks, or the Ultra Instinct mode, is that you always want to have a sandwich in your hand. And that's just a rule normally for Shaggy. You want to always have a sandwich in your hand, but especially before you go Ultra Instinct, because of the Ultra Instinct sandwich, man. Look at that. It may not have looked like it did much there because he's at a low percentage, but it did 12 damage just with that. The Ultra Instinct Sandwich is very good at ringing out your opponents and throwing them into the abyss. It is great for that. And it doesn't work if you just grab it out the ground because, as you guys saw, I just did the bottom attack in the Ultra Instinct mode. So you pretty much have to have a sandwich before you get in there because the down special in the Ultra Instinct mode is just like a little punch. So another tip with using the Zoinks mode or the Ultra Instinct mode is that you're going to want to get as far away from the enemies as possible. And what I do in this situation, if I'm trying to get away from an opponent to charge up and I already have my sandwich, I just do a mix of a bunch of dodges. That seems to kind of work out a good bit of the time unless your opponent's ready and just charges you down. Something like that. The next move we're going to be going into is the side special, man. What a beautiful move. It has a little bit of lag at the beginning or just it's really sluggish and slow at the beginning, and it's really hard to read your opponents when trying to punish them sometimes with this just because of its slow startup. But if you get it timed right, especially in the air, it is detrimental to your opponents. It is great for ringing out your opponents, man, especially when you're in Ultra Instinct mode. I mean, or Zoinks mode. But look at this, look. Okay, 9 damage here, okay? We're going to charge up the Zoinks and see how much more damage it does. I mean, this is with every other special move. It does more damage under the Zoinks, but this one in particular is a must because not only do you have armor on it, I honestly feel like it's faster as well. Boom! 18 damage, baby. The damage was doubled. Broke this man's bones. I mean, he's hurting right now, bro. Also, one very important tech for this move, something that is a must in my eyes for when using this side special, is that you can actually down angle it. You can angle it downwards like this. See? So it looks like you're going right here, but boom! Do a little fast fall in it, man. I think you can even go up with it. So you can honestly even, it's like a mind game. It's like a mix, bro. If they think that you're going to go over here, go up in the air, they think they're fine. But no, you tilt it downwards. And if they think you're going up, boom, you can angle it up and they try and jump and they get hit. You know what I'm saying? What a great mind game. What a great move. Let's get on to the next one. All right, the next move is going to be the down special, my boys. All right, and the down special is grabbing the sandwich and throwing it. I kind of went over the sandwich in the Zoinks mode, so I don't have very much more to tell about it. You just kind of want to have this in your inventory at all times. And a little fun fact also, when you throw it through your allies, it heals them. So, I mean, it's just a must, man. I mean, who doesn't like sandwiches? Everybody loves sandwiches. Great move, especially in the Zoinks clutch. Next move we're going to be going into is the up special. And you cannot cancel this move. It is slow. You will get punished. The recovery is very bad. You will get punished hard if you whiff this. So be very wary when using this. And honestly, the startup is slow as well. So it is incredibly hard sometimes, especially when your opponents are coming in from the sky, to time it correctly in order to get your punish. Like if they're coming in from the sky and you're trying to hit them upwards, which is great for ringing them out, especially when they're at higher damages, it is going to be very hard. So make sure you think ahead and try and catch them and think about where they're going to move in 2 seconds, because it's going to take about maybe like a millisecond, where they're going to be in a millisecond, because you're going to have to kind of think ahead with this one. But if you can hit that, especially with the Zoinks mode on, you are goated. Alright guys, now going into the special moves in the air. And the only one that I'm going to be going over is going to be the down air special, because it's a little bit different than the grounded down special. The other ones are quite the same, you know, with being the neutral special and the side special and the up special. It's pretty much the same thing, you know what I'm saying? But the down special in the air is actually a ground slam. If you're not holding a sandwich, of course. Boom! Look at that. And if you're in the Zoinks mode or the Ultra Instinct mode, it's going to have a little more range. As you can see, there's no like extension after his little slam. I don't think the slam has armor, but the slam definitely does break armor. So if your opponent's like spamming moves that has a lot of armor, it's great for countering them on that. But something that I do find a lot when I'm playing Shaggy is when I use this move, I get countered a lot. And I feel like a lot of people's up tilts or their up attacks on the ground just absolutely obliterate this move when it comes to, you know, going against it. So be very careful when using this as well, because you could very well be punished for it. And alright guys, that is it for the moves rundown and the guide and tutorial for Shaggy. I hope you all enjoyed. I hope it helped out a little bit. Hope it opened your eyes to something about Shaggy. And I especially hope out of all of it that the combos help. Because the combos are just the best part about every character, am I right? The combos are just so fun, man. And if you can land one of those in a match, it's just super hype. But anyways, hope you all having a great day. If this video did help you out, let me know down in the comments below. And if you're new to the fam and you like what you see, feel free to subscribe. That would be freaking amazing, my boys. And I'll catch you all in the next video. Thanks for watching.